Big thank you to Desert Financial for sponsoring the KRIM Community Spotlight Program. Good morning, Rim Country. Chris Higgins in the studio this morning, covering for Randy Roberson, who is down in Tonto Basin on the other side of the river. Those thunderstorms here in Payson last night, well, they produced a lot of rain that's running down there now to Tonto Basin, so couldn't get across, but we'll see, maybe tomorrow. But anyway, this morning, I know, you just never know. Randy said last night, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, and that is very, very accurate. So anyway, this morning on our Community Spotlight program, we have John Landino with the Payson Pro Rodeo Committee. How you doing this morning, John?
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for coming in. And so if John is here, we're going to be talking rodeo.
Rodeo, 138th annual performance of the world's oldest continuous rodeo coming up this weekend.
Wow, it is that time and the festivities. So let's see. I know it. One of the events that didn't happen last year, but is happening this year, and it doesn't well, let's start with the beginning. I guess the kickoff, because we have a kickoff steak fry.
We have the Matazel Hotel and Casino in the tribe are the official headquarters for the world's oldest continuous rodeo for entertainment side.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going to sponsor a kickoff, a steak fry kickoff tonight. Doors open at 5:30,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to have a concert after the dinner. And so tickets are still available. I think they're $50 now at the door.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be a great thing. This is kind of kicks off rodeo week.
Mm-hmm. And so that includes the steak fry dinner and a concert.
And a concert, yes.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great deal. And so you have the dinner tonight, and then the rodeo will actually start Thursday?
Well, and their festivities for the rodeo start Thursday. There is a performance on Thursday, but it's the ladies' Cactus Series barrel racing,
Mm-hmm.
which will also include mutton busting.
Oh.
And junior steer riding. So everybody loves to come to that.
Yeah.
And to get there, all you need to do is bring a can of food, maybe bring two
Mm-hmm.
for the food bank, and we'll make sure that they get that food to help the community.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're in with it.
There you go.
And then there'll be vendors there, so you can grab a bratwurst or a pizza or whatever, fried
Mm-hmm.
bread, and have a lot of good time. And that is open to any contestant that wants to compete.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a barrel racer, you don't have to be a WPRA, Women's Professional Rodeo
Gotcha.
Association rider, or have a card. You can come in and you can see up in the announcer's booth is Nancy Jane.
Mm-hmm.
And Nancy Jane will take your entry fee. I don't know
Mhm.
exactly what it is, but she'll take. And then you can do barrel racing. You can do, what do you call it? So breakaway roping
Mhm.
and some other events. And that they get a lot of contestants, so it'll be a lot of fun. It's pretty reasonable for your family.
Mhm.
If you want to bring the kids, they love seeing all the gals ride.
Mhm.
And also the mutton busting and junior steer riding is that night. So that's the 19th. That is
Mhm.
Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday are the events for the PRCA, Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association Rodeo.
Gotcha. And Thursday, what time do the gates open on Thursday?
On Thursday, open around 4:30, and the
Okay.
performance starts at 6.
Okay.
And don't worry about getting there late, because it'll go till 10 o'clock or 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Lots of contestants. It's
Mhm.
a lot of fun to see your local people compete.
Mhm.
And there's some really great riders. In fact, some of the people who are in the rodeo, in the PRCA rodeo, actually some of those ladies compete in the barrel racing on Thursday night too, if they're here.
Gotcha.
So everybody's welcome, whether you have a card or not.
Uh-huh.
And then on Friday night and Saturday night, the gates open at 5. The performances are at 7.
Mhm.
Now, Friday night is special because it's tough enough to wear pink night.
Mhm.
So what happens is we encourage all of the patrons to come in and wear something pink, whether it's a scarf or a shirt, or if you have boots, it'd be great. No,
Mhm.
anyhow, and then we have all the cowboys have something pink on that night, whether it's a lariat, whether it's their boots or their chaps,
Mhm.
or whatever. And the rodeo committee makes a donation to the breast cancer support groups here in town.
Mhm.
For they donate $1 for every patron that has something pink on, and they donate $3 for every contestant. So that means that we probably donate more than that, but we usually do in the $3,000 or $4,000 range to help those
Mhm.
folks it gives second opinions, they get prosthesis, they take people to doctor's appointments, that kind of thing is what they use the money for.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Friday night. Saturday afternoon is our family day.
Mm.
That's really great. And that is, I think, fun to bring everybody to, because Coca-Cola is sort of the sponsor for that, and they'll be giving T-shirts and things away. And anyhow, there's just a lot of fun there. And that gates open at 11, and the performance is at 1. Now, before that is the Rodeo Parade
That's
on Main
right.
Street.
Yes.
That starts at 9. So you get a really full morning. You can get a little something to snack on, and then go to the rodeo grounds at 11 and enjoy the rodeo. It's terrific, really fun. And then Saturday night is a special performance. That's our Patriot performance for the rodeo. Again, gates open at 5, performance at 7. And that performance is where we honor our fallen, wounded, and returning veterans. And so we're going to have a great time. The Pace and Honor Guard will be there with all of the different service brands, and their anthems. We play that. It's just a tribute to our veterans.
Oh, that is great. Now, the Rodeo Parade. Rodeo Parade, as you said, it goes down Main Street. It starts in Green Valley Park.
Right.
And travels east on Main Street to the Sawmill
Crossing,
Yep. So if you're going out and watching the parade, you can grab a seat anywhere.
Anywhere on Main Street.
Along Main Street right there. I know we'll be out, KRIM announcing the parade. We'll have a few setups out there where you can hear us announce all the entries, who they are, a little bit about the entries, and so on. And again, I'm really excited that we have that again this year. I know last year it was a very, very tough decision for Kiwanis to make, but with everything going on, they just didn't have, volunteers and the people to, really put it on. So.
Yeah, well, think about it too. I know everybody's worried about different things that are going on, but it's out in the open air. It'll be a beautiful morning. We're supposed to have, we've got chances of rain all this week up until Thursday morning, and then it sort of fades away, and Friday and Saturday are supposed to be great days. So it'll be great to be out there. I know if you bring the kids, because I know a lot of the people who are in the parade have got some bags of candy and things they're going to hand out to the kids. They're not allowed to throw them in the street anymore.
Yeah, but walking, people
walking can hand them out to the kids on the side, so the kids really enjoy that. And they'll, there's going to be some rodeo queens in the parade, and I know that KRIM is going to be in the parade, and it's a Mardi Gras theme. So
Mardi Gras theme,
dressed in something Mardi Gras, purple and gold,
green and gold,
and gold. So it'll be a lot of fun.
It will be.
Yeah.
It will be a lot of fun. And a big thank you to Kiwanis for
coordinating. Yeah, the rodeo committee is going to be in the parade, but we don't really have anything to do with the parade. So.
Well, you guys have your hands full just a little bit with all of the activities that you put together and that you coordinate. So also after the Friday and Saturday night performances, there's a rodeo dance, isn't there?
There's a rodeo dance at the arena, the Payson Event Center. So right after the rodeo, around 9:15, 9:30, the dance will start. And if you have a ticket to the rodeo, you get a ticket to the dance.
Wow.
So you get in. If you don't have a rodeo ticket, or if you say you want to go one night to the rodeo, but you still like to go to the dance both nights, there's a cover charge of $5 to come to the dance. And Western Fusion is our band. They're up from the valley. They're a really great band, playing quite a few venues down there. So they'll be playing. It's going to be a fun time for everybody.
It will, and learning and reading about Western Fusion a little bit, you can go Friday and Saturday night and hear completely different songs.
Oh yeah, they don't have just a couple of sets. They've got music they play from all genres too. All different kinds of people.
Yeah, so they, I know, will really entertain everybody at the dance, do a great job. So again, if you have a ticket to the rodeo, you're into the dance.
You're in.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, and don't forget, we have a full slate of vendors that are going to be at the rodeo. So anything from, like we said, pizza, fried bread, bratwurst, meatball sandwiches, whatever it is, a variety of different kinds of drinks. And there will also be some people there that will have a lot of Western gear, jewelry, belts. I mean, it's just, you see people browsing in that area where the vendors are all during the rodeo. So it's just a lot of fun for everybody.
And you can still get tickets, before you go out there at Bob's Western Wear.
Bob's Western Wear and at online at PaysonProRodeo.com.
Okay.
And you should get your tickets beforehand for two reasons. One, they're a little less expensive. And secondly, you don't have to stand in line. You can go right through the gate where you already have your ticket. So you can walk up, walk in, you're in.
Yeah.
Saturday night, there's going to be, and Friday night too, there's going to be a crowd out there. And so if you don't want to stand in line for 10 or 15 minutes, you can just get your tickets beforehand and walk right in with them.
Yep, I remember, going out there, and the line when you have a ticket, definitely a lot shorter and moves quicker than...
Because all they do is scan your ticket when you have your ticket.
Yeah.
When you have to stand there and buy your ticket, you're using a credit card or cash, and they've got to get the ticket out and everything. So it's really good to do that.
No, and big thank you to Bob for selling the tickets.
Bob is great selling those tickets, and actually you can get a free ticket. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, you get a free, aside from listening to KRIM, because we give some tickets away.
Yeah.
But also you can get a free ticket at Bob's.
Wow.
I didn't know you had free tickets at Bob's. What you do is you go in there, and let's say you need a pair of jeans or you need a hat. So you buy some goods at Bob's, and you get a ticket free. So let's say the ticket is a $20 ticket, and you buy jeans and stuff. You get, let's say it's $75. Well, you get $20 off because you
get a ticket.
You get a ticket.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
That's pretty good. Yeah, they'll give you a voucher. Wrangler will allow him to give you a voucher to come into the rodeo. So that's just entry for the rodeo. And he has them for both nights. So
that is great. And so it'd be good to also recognize some of your main sponsors, because there are some big sponsors.
Yeah, I think that we are really fortunate here because we aren't a Wyoming Frontier Days rodeo. We aren't a Calgary Stampede rodeo where we get 40,000, 30,000 people. So we do have all of the sponsors that they have. Not every rodeo of our size, where we get 10 or 11,000 people, not all the rodeos of our size get those sponsorships. So Coors Brewing is one of our big sponsors. Ram Rodeo Trucks is one of our sponsors. We also have Wrangler, which is another big sponsor. We do Resistol hats. Justin Boots. These are all national sponsors.
Wow. Yeah.
So we got those 5 national sponsors. Then we also have Coca-Cola as a main sponsor. And then those are great to have, Chris. But the thing that really is impressive is that we have tremendous support from our local sponsors. When you come to the rodeo, you'll see banners up around the rodeo, and those are our local sponsors that really help us to be able to afford to put the rodeo on. And those are the people you should go by and patronize. Listen to KRIM, go to the stores that are our sponsors, because they're the lifeblood. People don't realize it. In the economics of rodeo, it's a really big business now. It costs us about $160,000 to $165,000 to put on that rodeo.
Wow.
Now,
and that's just the August rodeo.
That's just the August rodeo. And that doesn't include other expenses we have throughout the year that are general and administrative expenses. Nobody gets paid, we're all volunteers. But you have to have supplies, you have to have equipment, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so that $165,000, just take that alone, we get the gate, or the people coming in, might provide somewhere around 55 to 60% of that. So we might get $92,000 from the gate. So that still leaves $50-some thousand. So it all comes from our sponsors, and then it also comes from, we have a different booths at the rodeo that are selling liquid refreshment. We do have sponsors that provide other things, like we have APS does a thing called Man in the Can for Saturday. So these sponsors make up the rest of that money, so that we would have enough money because we're a 501c3 nonprofit, and we donate somewhere around 25,000 or more into the community just from these rodeos. And so the only way to get there is to have these sponsors, because the gate doesn't cover it. If we wanted to cover it, it'd be a $50 charge to come to the rodeo, which you'd pay to go to see a concert.
Yeah.
And really, you got 2.5 hours of the greatest X Games in the world that you come to see.
Original X Games.
Yeah, the original X Games. So it would be worth it, but people don't pay that to come see a rodeo. At least here.
Yes, and looking at your website, it's great because all of these sponsors, all the sponsors are acknowledged or listed, and there are so many banner sponsors. Cowboy Healthcare sponsor, Banner Health, Jumbotron sponsors, the ticket sponsor, as you already said, Bob's
actually a ticket sponsor too. He helps pay for getting it. Everything's an expense. Tickets printed cost $700-800.
Wait, they cost money, John?
Yeah, it costs money.
I know. Everything, like you said, the costs they do add up, and it's because of those national sponsors, but also all of the local.
We must have 70 local sponsors.
Yeah, that is great.
That's incredible. Yeah, well, that's enough about money. Let's talk about the fun time you'd have at the rodeo.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, we have back again our world famous announcer Reed Flake out of Sholo. Yeah, Reed is a great guy.
Yes.
We have our rodeo clown, who is also our barrel man, is a guy named Gizmo McCracken. He's coming here for the first time, and he's a really funny guy.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see him. And then we're going to have, again, for this rodeo, we didn't have it last year when we had the rodeo because things were tight. We're going to have a gentleman by the name of Rob Smets. Rob is a world champion bull rider, and he also, when he retired from that, became a bullfighter. He's going to be in the Rodeo Hall of Fame. But he's on horseback doing announcing. So we got 2 announcers. They're really terrific.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. And how can you not be a fun guy with the name Gizmo?
Gizmo.
I mean,
Gizmo.
He is going to be entertaining with that name, Gizmo.
You bet.
Wow. So, there we go. So let's just recap real quick if people just joined in or they didn't get a chance. Thursday night. What time?
Thursday night, 4:30. Gates open. About 6 o'clock. The performance starts. It goes on and on and on. There's vendors. Bring a can of food. Bring a couple cans of food.
Yes.
We're going to get them to the food bank. And then Friday, we've got the Toughen Up to Wear Pink performance. Gates open at 5. The performance is at 7. There's going to be a special tribute. We're going to have one of the entertaining factors is we're going to have the Cowgirls Historical Foundation. They're a drill team, and they do really great precision drills on horseback. They're a spectacle. They've been in the Rose Parade 4 or 5 times.
Oh,
yeah. So you don't go to the Rose Parade as an independent little thing like that unless you're pretty good.
Oh, yes.
And so they come every year to help us with the rodeo. That's terrific. They're going to do that special performance right before the rodeo to honor the breast cancer survivors and breast cancer people who are in that position. And then Saturday afternoon is that family day performance, Coca-Cola, with some little prizes for the kids and things. That gates open at 11. The performance is at 1, right after the parade. And then on Saturday night, again, 5 o'clock, gates open, 7 o'clock for performance, and that's the Patriot performance. And I will tell you, there's a special thing going on during the Patriot performance that you don't want to miss. I'm not going to give it away, but it's going to be terrific. It's going to be impressive. You're going to go, wow. See that. So that's really great.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, there you go. That's exciting. And again, after the rodeo performance, Friday and Saturday nights,
we're going to have the dance. It's called the Boots and Bling Rodeo Dance, featuring Western fusion.
And your rodeo ticket gets you into the rodeo dance. Both, Friday night, if you have a ticket for Friday night's performance, you can get into the dance Friday night. If you go again on Saturday, or if you're going on Saturday, that Saturday ticket gets you into the dance on Saturday. And if you don't go out to the rodeo, for whatever reason, you can't make it out, or you don't go out, but you want to go to the dance, you can still do that, and it's only $5. So that's a great deal. And you happen to have a couple tickets?
You know, I was thinking maybe there's some people who would like to go to the rodeo. Anybody like to go to the rodeo? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. Oh, I can't see your hands. Oh,
there you go.
So you're going to have to call in. We're going to take the first caller for 2 tickets for Friday night's performance, Tough Enough to Wear Pink, right here, given away at KRIM.
There we go.
So, what's the number?
The number is 468-5746.
468-5746.
And that's area code 928. And again, 468-5746. So whether you're watching, you could be watching. Because
you could be streaming, yeah.
Yeah, there's people watching our KRIM FM Facebook page, that stream. Or you could be watching on YouTube. Or you can you're listening on the radio.
Yeah.
But either way, just give us a call, 928-468-5746, and you have 2 tickets.
Friday night tickets, right here.
Radio. Also, the other thing, as John mentioned, he is encouraging you to buy tickets before the event.
Before the event. It'll save you a little money and save you time.
Yes.
Get them at Bob's Western Wear, and you can get them online at PaysonProRodeo.com. So get your tickets. I think we're going to have a big crowd. You know, we have some reserve seating that sale. We are sold out of reserve seating for Saturday night, and we're getting close for Friday night, which has not really been the case before. But
Wow.
I think people want to really come out.
Oh yeah, it's a great event. People want to come out. You know, the weather, it should be real nice.
Oh,
like
it's
you
going to be
said.
great weather.
Yeah, great evening there Friday and Saturday. And it's just happy to see, or it's great to see, and I'm happy to see the rodeo, happening this year, and it'll be great.
It's going to be a lot of fun. 1884 was the first rodeo here. We got 138 continuous performances. You know, there was only one rodeo that occurred before ours in 1883. It was called West of the Pecos. And it's, for some reason, they had one rodeo, and then they didn't have another rodeo until the 1920s. And so we are the world's oldest continuous rodeo, and there's a big plaque at the Rodeo Hall of Fame in Colorado Springs, and it lists all the rodeos that are 50 years old or older. And on that plaque, we are number 2 in line, second little thing, and Prescott is number 7. So we are the world's oldest continuous rodeo. Remember that.
There we go. Well, thank you so much, John, for coming in. And again, we still have those tickets, so give us a call.
Call in anytime, get those tickets.
There you go.
You don't want to miss it.
There we go, 928-468-5746. And we'll see you guys out at the rodeo or at the Rodeo Parade Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, right there on historic Main Street. Let's get back to the music with Fleetwood Mac. You can go your own way right here on the Rim Country's community radio station, KRIM 96.3 FM.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. I'll leave those things in.
Yeah. I know, that's where we got Ron. We gave away a couple pairs of tickets, but then Pam was saying she'll mention, and won't get a call right away, won't get a call. It's like, well, eventually somebody will call in, or when we,
sure.
It just depends who's listening and when they're listening and so on. So, we'll leave those right there.
Okay. Oh, by the way, this is for Randy.
Oh, okay. There we go. I'll put that on his computer, and hopefully he'll be.
Sometime.
It literally,
What a
you do not know. You do not know.
He needs to buy a boat.